Welcome to Nelly's African Kitchen, where I bring African food to the American table. But today I'll be talking to you a little bit about the weight loss. So, hey, if you saw my video a few minutes ago, I was running. I have started my weight loss on 2025. I know, just like any person out there, we start the year with all these big goals about feeling good and losing some weight. But sometimes down the road by February, March, we try slowing down. Hey, you know what? I have decided I'm not going to slow down this time. I was very slow in January. I messed up February a little bit. I was so busy, so I didn't do a lot of exercise. But March, I've decided I'm gonna catch up and really try to feel good. Well, when you've hit 45 plus, like me, sometimes keeping this weight off can be a little challenging, but don't worry about it. We'll work together and let's see how we can, move some stuff around, schedules and everything, and just create a few minutes for ourselves. So today, I will do very, very, very simple recipe here that is really helping my weight loss. I spoke about doing cleansing while I was running. So I started with that and I really felt very good by the way. I feel more light, I feel more fresher. So I have decided to start working on my food too. One thing about me, there are two things I love. I love my meat and I love my wine once in a while during the week with my husband. But I'm trying to tone down a little bit, especially when it comes to meat, but not completely though. I'm not that kind of a person who can survive without meat. So I decided I will be going through the salad today. I'll go just a very quick meal that I'm making dinner for my family, but I also want to incorporate things for me so that they can still eat what they love, but I can also eat what I love, but at the same time watching for my weight loss. So the salad, I'll go to a very simple salad which most of you might know, the Caesar salad. But I'll tell you, if you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how I do it my way, very little, and incorporate some proteins on it. And then I also have ground meat. I'm cooking today ground meat for my family. They're having ground meat with the salad and also rice. But instead, I will just go with my salad for me. A little bit of cheating of the ground meat on the side. I need that ground meat, but most of it I'll be putting also my pumpkin seeds to kind of boost up my protein intake. So let's go ahead. I will just do this very quickly. Sometimes when you have cooks who are very good at what they do, for example, like making salad, sometimes they feel that this is something very simple and everybody knows it. But trust me, I've realized sometimes people have asked me some things like salad. They will want to know how to do it. So if you know how to make a quick Caesar salad, that's fine. But this is for those ones who don't or want to see how I do it my way. Very simple. Take your lettuce, clean it up. After cleaning up, cut it, of course, cut the stem. Sometimes I remove the upper ones to make sure it's not, it's fresh. Simple as that. I put my salad there. There you go. I've cut it very quickly. I have onions. I love my onions, so I had my onions, but I soaked it in warm salty water. That makes it more soft and less, there's that bitterness from the onions. If you want to cut it down a little bit, just get something, cut the onions, put on a container, put a little salt on it, just more salt as much as you can, and let it soak a little bit for a few minutes. It makes it so soft, but also it takes away that kind of bitterness from the onions. And then I will just go some big, don't think so much about the sizes, just go like some big, you know, big pieces of tomatoes here. After all, it's salad, so yeah, I try to make things easier for everybody, so don't overthink about it. There you go. So that's tomatoes, so I'm gonna just squeeze some lemon, fresh lemon on it. You know, it's a bigger salad, I'll go the full lemon, but normally, you know, half a lemon or a little bit, it's enough for you. There you go. Hey, here's one thing I love my hot pepper. So what I do is I'll cut my hot pepper into small pieces. Trust me, that smell for fresh hot pepper, oh my goodness, I love it. And you know, they say also in weight loss, sometimes, you know, having pepper helps with your appetite. So kind of cut off your appetite a little bit here. But what I will do with this, what I'll do with the hot pepper, I'll put it aside. I'll put it in a different container because my kids are going to be eating the salad too. I want to make sure that, you know, they don't get the hot pepper on it. So I will add it later after I serve them. Okay, so we put tomatoes, onions, lettuce on it, and then very quickly garlic salt. I love my garlic, so I love salt. I'll put garlic salt a little bit. I'll put olive oil a little bit, just a little bit. I'll put black pepper, just a little bit. And then, hey, my magic pumpkin. It's all cooked. The pumpkin seeds have already cooked and they're a little salted. So I'll just put a handful of it, of my protein going on. And here's the good thing. Here's the sneaky part about me doing this with the family. I'm also sneaking the pumpkin seed for my little kids because sometimes they don't like it that much. Here you are. So all of a sudden, I have this beautiful, look at that. It's a very beautiful salad, very healthy. It's as quick as that. I have the salad. Then, hey, I have started the ground meat on the side. I'll show you what I cooked very quickly. Then after that, my family will have rice, meat, and the salad. And me, mama, with my weight loss, I'll have my salad and a little meat on it. Very tiny, but guess what? This is very filling for me. And that calls for a very good, healthy evening. And let's see how that weight loss goes. Let's cook and see the ground meat. Let's look at my beef here. I'm cooking the ground beef. And sometimes most of my ground beef or meat, as you realize, there's so much about the soupiness, tomatoes in it, spices on it most of the time. But sometimes I kind of mix it up a little bit. So today, my family will be having lemon rice that I've already cooked. So they will have lemon rice, which already has flavor. So in this case, I don't have to make the ground meat soupy. I just want to have like a nice, dry, simple ground beef. And what I did is, I put spices a little bit on it, of course. I have to use my spices. Onions, of course, oil. But I just stayed away from like so much tomatoes or water. So I'm kind of letting the itself just cook by itself. And it's almost done, in fact. And if you can see the camera here, so this is a different version of my ground meat, how I cook it. and it's so spicy on it. So if you taste it spicy on it, in fact, it almost, I'm cooking like the way I cook the samosa sometimes. If you watch my videos, I cook samosa too. Okay, so I will just, and it's really ready. So you see, I will just serve this lemon rice and the salad for my family. However, I will just serve my salad with only a little bit of this, and I'll show you how it looks like. My ground beef is done. There is lemon rice for the kids, but I wanted to share with you the salad and how I serve myself just for me, for my weight loss. So I will go ahead and have good salad here. I'll put in the middle here. In this case, I'm gonna serve myself a little bit more because not having a lot of meat, I want to make sure I'm full too. So I would rather fill myself up with more salad than, more meat. Just keep the weight loss going. So remember, I had my pepper, my hot pepper here, because the kids don't eat it. There you go. And I do eat a lot of pepper. So if you don't have to have pepper if you don't eat pepper, so don't blame me for that. And then, as I mentioned, I'm gonna cheat a little bit with the beef. So what I'm gonna do is just sprinkle a little meat on top of it. It's kind of tempting though. I feel like scooping the whole scoop, but I just want to be disciplined here with my weight loss here. But at least I'm having a little bit of a taste of what I've cooked, of meat too, because I love meat. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's so good. I can feel my meat inside. A lot of salad inside, of course. My hot pepper. I also have the pumpkin seeds. I can feel the crunchiness in it. So that really helps a lot. The only thing I should admit, I'm wishing I could have my glass of wine, but you know what? I'll skip it these few days and see. But I will be trying to be having it less, maybe once a week or maybe twice, but maybe very little glasses. Because they say red wine is good for you, correct? So yeah, that's up to me. That's according to me, of course, but you decide how you want your weight loss to go. At the same time, I just want to wish all my best and say thank you so much for all your support. Let's walk together through this journey and let's see if I can take off that 30 pounds I'm trying to, between 60 to 90 days. As mentioned, I'm now 176. I know in America you don't share your weight or age, as a lady, but trust me, I come from Africa. We don't care about that. I can say my age, I can say my weight whenever it is. So cultural difference. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. God bless you and God bless America. Bye-bye.